Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by one of the finalists for the 2023 Kulwicki Driver Development Program. That, of course, is Max Cookson from the great state of Maine. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What were you doing when you found out that you were going to be a finalist?
I had came home for lunchtime and was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I was trying to get it, refreshing Race America, and trying to get it to pop up and load, and I couldn't get it on my phone, and she got it to work on hers, and so she found out, and I didn't really believe her, and I was trying to get it to pop up on mine, so we're all pretty excited.
Yeah. So, what does it mean to be a finalist and be selected? And did you think that you were going to be a finalist?
I knew it was probably going to be close if we did or not, but it means a ton. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of kids, that apply to be a part of it, and to be a semifinalist, is a really awesome deal. And then to get elected to be one of the seven finalists, it's just awesome and means so much to me, and it really just pushes me to work even harder this year and do the best we can, on and off the racetrack.
Yeah. So what made you want to this is the first, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that you've applied, right?
Yeah, it's the first time that I've applied. Yeah.
So what made you decide to apply for this? How'd you find out about
Really just talking with some good friends of mine, Derek Griffith, who was in the program, and Riley Stenjum, who's in the program. They've all been it and been through it, and just really the biggest thing they said is just all the connections and the people that you get to meet and be around is really just awesome. So that was my biggest intention, to want to be a part of it, is really just you know being able to meet those people and talk to those people and really just gain knowledge of the sport and everything you need to know.
it? Yeah, of course. I know you and Riley are good friends because I know you guys like to iRace a lot. So
Yeah.
you guys are going to be in the program together. So that's going to be exciting. And of course, you can check out Riley's interview on this. We interviewed him on this channel actually sometime earlier this week. So let's talk about your schedule for the year. What are you going to be doing?
Yeah, so we plan to run the full-time pass schedule, which is their pass north and then pass national. They have two kind of point standings. So plan to run full-time in both of those and try to chase those two championships, and then as well as running some of the Oxford weekly races. They're 50 lappers, really just kind of in preparation for the Oxford 250, just to really try to dial the car in there. And that place is really finicky, so try to just build that notebook, with the new race car there, and then maybe hit a couple races, at Lee, or there's two Granite State races at Speedway 95. So there'll be a couple other thrown in there as well, but really just gonna focus on the full-time pass and the Oxford weekly races for the most part. That'll be 95% of our schedule.
So let me ask you this: what you're representing you're part of the Northeast. You're kind of representing part of this program because we're everywhere. North Carolina, Tennessee, Washington, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Maine, which is of course you. What's it like to represent an entire region in this program?
Yeah, it's kind of cool this year. It's broken up pretty good. So to be the one, I think there was two of us that were semifinalists for the Northeast, and to be the one that is representing, the finalists for the Northeast is definitely pretty cool and quite the honor, of out of all the kids, I'm the one from the Northeast. So, that's pretty awesome. Racing up here is as live and as well as ever. So I think there's 30 plus cars on the entry list for Loudon this weekend, and the 250 will have 60. So to be really the one up here that's doing it is definitely awesome and pretty good feeling.
Of course, you can catch that on Racing America this weekend. How excited are you for New Hampshire?
Yeah, it's gonna be we're in the shop today, and home now on lunch doing an interview, and we're in the shop today, really just getting the final touches, on the body, and it's gonna be a totally different thing. We're gonna be going, 150 miles an hour, and totally different, style of racing. Air is gonna matter, and so nothing I've really obviously experienced. Thompson was way bigger than anything I'd ever been on, and now we're going something way bigger than Thompson. So it's definitely going to be a learning experience to start off for sure. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to have a pretty good day.
So to kind of talk about what you have planned for the year, there's obviously with this program, obviously on the track you're going to be pretty busy, but off the track you've also got some stuff going on too.
Yeah, so I want to do a lot with autism awareness. My brother has autism, so it's something that kind of hits home to me. And we've got a fundraiser we're gonna sponsor coming up here in the next few weeks. That's an autism walk, so we're gonna sponsor that and really just try to hit home with a lot of that stuff. Do stuff that really means something to me. And kind of hits home and kind of comes full circle and really something that I want to be able to support and help all those kids that struggle with that disability. So that's really going to be our biggest one for this year, is really try to just do everything we can with autism awareness and different foundations and whatnot, and do some walks and some supporting events. So I think that that's really going to be our game plan for that.
Of course, this month is Autism Awareness Month, so of course, yeah. So also, I know that, but there's also going to be some other things. What else have you got planned? You got the pass tour, and you're going to be up in Oxford. How excited are you to get this year kind of going? What most are you looking forward to, I should say?
Really just it's just so fun, going through the cycles of the season. You spend all off season just in the shop. There's not a lot of people around, and you're really just prepping the cars and getting everything ready. And now, I mean, we started Hickory and had 2 weeks off, and I mean now we're right back in the race season. We raced at Thompson last weekend. Now we're going to Loudon, both 2-day events, and then we go to Oxford the weekend after. That's 2 races in 2 days. And so I mean it's full blown race season. It's just you do all the work you can, but you're never really ready to race. It's just time to race. So it's time to race now. So I'm having a blast.
Well, Max Cookson, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and congratulations on being a finalist for the Kulwicki Driver Development Program.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.